What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? It's Coach Todd. I'm Sean T.
So, I'm sorry, I went in the jovial mood because Tanaka's video is deep.
Yeah, but it makes me happy.
It makes me happy too. This webisode I'm dedicating to our first challenge group.
Because they are amazing, and we just watched Tanaka's video.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew there was always something really cool about him when we did that Zoom call.
Yeah.
It's like, he's really cool.
Dude, like I love the story at the end about the interview and her seeing your Sean T bracelet and what you said to her, like,
trust and believe.
I was like, that was amazing. So
I loved it because like he gets that it's more than just exercise. Like,
yeah. And like I kinda wanna shake his mom and his sister a little bit. For making
yeah, but
fun
we can't really focus on the negative.
I know.
And neither can you, Tanaka. Like, you get it, you know, you can't focus on the negative because no matter what, like I do things every day, and there's always going to be someone that's like not going to be agreeing with what you do with your life. And sometimes what we're doing with our life is not correct, but a lot of times what we're doing with our life is we're going with our gut instinct to make us better. And, you know, I've had to, you know, give up people along the way and just be like, they're not bringing my average up. I'm not saying to do that with his mom and sister, but
Right.
I'm saying like we all go through those pain points with people who just don't want to be supportive, and that's totally fine. But when you come out on the other side, and they're like, one day these people who doubted the trust and belief that you have in yourself, they will have an eye-opening experience.
Yeah, and we're gonna show Alex. Alex is here, so we're gonna show her the part that says you have a little crush on her. If that's okay with you.
It was at 14 minutes and 4 seconds to be exact, somewhere around there.
So he's seen all of these, but we're just gonna hit on a couple of them. But trust and believe, he saw them all. I wanted to read this one from Andrea Green. I keep reading about people referring back to who they were when they decided to get healthier. For many of us, it's been a while ago. I'm there now. I thought Alicia was coming in. I'm there now. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful, strong, and fierce girls. My oldest just returned from deployment in the U.S. Navy. Obviously, I know how to have, in all caps, strong women. I just somehow along the way accepted that I could never be one, in all caps. For whatever reason, perhaps a lapse of judgment caused me to join this group that began in December, and I will forever be grateful. I have not missed a workout, but I've modified almost every move every day along the way. And before beginning this workout, I had never in my adult life worked out for 5 whole days in a row. On Friday, I will finish month 2. Then she said, what? I'm still overweight. The difference is I realize now I can be a strong woman, and I realize I am a strong woman. Weeks ago, I decided that when month 2 ended, I would start over again. Really? And she couldn't quit. So on Monday, this coming Monday, she's starting over again, round 2. My husband is thrilled with the change in my attitude towards myself. He sees a difference in how I look too, even if the rest of the world hasn't noticed yet. My 7-year-old asked us if she can work out on the weekends with us. I told me, Mommy, that statement, or she said, wait a minute, hang on, this is good. My 7-year-old asked us if she can work out with us on the weekends. I told her we would look for a program suited for her, and she said, you can teach me, Mommy. That statement, she said, you can teach me, Mommy. That statement empowers me to push even harder. I'm thankful to my workout buddy, Janet Sevo, who always found a way to encourage me and celebrate the small victories along the way. She's a mama to boys and has already got the strong woman thing mastered. I'm also thankful to my coach, Jen, who encouraged me to begin. She celebrated milestones along the way. To Sean T, I say thank you. You have created something that works and you make it doable, even if it's not always fun. I look forward to looking back at the me I am and have been in the past 2 months, and I know it will take a lot of work, but I'm so glad I have started, or this me will someday be the before or the beginning in my story. Thank you to everyone in this group. I'm proud to have maxed out with you all. Wow.
Congratulations. I don't really know if you saying too much after you read these is worth.
No, I just
and
yeah.
the reason why I say that is because, well, first of all, congratulations and thank you for saying it. I think that when I hear something like what I read from Tanaka or watch from Tanaka,
right,
and there's is more about, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sometimes it's yeah, I get it. You don't have to say anything.
No. I'm just like, yes, because right before
I'm listening.
I'm talking to you. I want you to be a part of this because
Right.
it means a lot. I'm so bossy to him sometimes, but it's important.
No, I get it.
Because you listen to my podcast and I talk about right before I shoot a workout video, especially nowadays. Right before I shoot, I go to a place that is going to help me motivate people. And what she's experienced just reading that or listening to that is I'm like, yes, like everything I put into my soul to try and give out during this workout is what she got. And the only reason I'm able to, one of the reasons why I'm really happy is because I went through some of those same struggles, maybe not the exact same struggles, but we all go through some of those same struggles. But when you can really trust and believe and you begin to know that you have the power, like that's the thing, like when you know that you have the power, like everything is possible, and I think that's why I'm loving this.
No, I'm with you 100%. I was just looking ahead to try to see which other ones I wanted to make sure that I read out loud. This is a girl that I've known.
But they're all worth reading.
They're all worth reading out loud.
I just don't think we have enough time.
We don't have enough time, but Alicia said, I really want to say a big thanks to the best coaches that ever existed come in my life. Thank you, Shanti, for creating not only Max 30, but Insanity itself. If I didn't see the infomercial of that workout program 3 years ago, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have decided to make the change, accept the challenge, and bring the best of myself. Max 30 took it to the next level, and I'm getting closer and closer to the overall goal of having that flat stomach. Thank you so much. Keep being awesome and keep doing what you do best. And then she was sharing some love on us. She said, you as well as Shanti have taught us all not to give up on ourselves, to keep pushing through, to reach our goals. I'm really looking forward to many more things to come in the near future. And a lot of people this group was amazing. Like I've never seen, and I'm telling you guys this is the best challenge group in the 6.5 years that we've been coaching that I've ever seen, because I watched you guys deal with body image issues. I watched you pick each other up. I watched you post when you didn't feel like working out, and all of you rallied around each other, and that is amazing. Like there were days that I didn't feel like working out, and you guys lifted me up, and it's just, I've never seen anything like it. And that's why I wanted to do this webisode, because we run a lot of challenge groups, but this is the first time that I've ever sat there and been like, this needs to happen. Like this, it's just, I don't know. Like you guys really got to me on the plane right out here. Alicia Thomas, I want to thank Shanti for pushing me every day. I press play. Thank you, Alicia, for continuing to help me until we found a workout that fit me. I appreciate and enjoyed the webisodes from Todd and Sean. This group of people are amazing. Every post was either funny or serious and seemed to come at the right times. I believe we all found out how awesome we can really be, especially when we surround ourselves with awesome people. This is the first time I've ever finished a Beachbody program. I'm excited to start again. I never thought I would say something like that. I went to physical therapy yesterday, which is inside a gym. People who hadn't seen me in a while were complimentary. They wanted to know which class I was taking at the gym. I was more than happy to tell them not a single one. In a loud and proud voice, this body is being remade by Insanity Max 30, and I'm getting goosebumps. So, anyway, those were some of the ones that we featured, but I just wanted you to get an opportunity to hear from this group. And I know you hear it. You've been doing this for a long time, and I know you hear this, and I know you don't get bored hearing it, but I don't know. And I know you hear some of the same stuff, but it's just, these people are amazing, and I'll say it, I wanted to take advantage of us doing these webisodes for them to be able to say thank you to you.
Yeah, it's weird. I never get tired of hearing it. It never gets old. And as similar as stories are, every story is different. Like that to me is what's amazing about what I do, is that like I'm creating this story for people to take and do whatever they want with it and internalize and let it percolate, and whatever they come up with is never going to be the same as anyone else. Like, yeah, two people may have gone through a tough, maybe a divorce, but they didn't lose the same amount of weight, nor did they go to the same place. Like every story has a minor difference or a greater difference that I think is incredible. But for me, I say this, it's so not about me. Like, and I really appreciate you having them write something to me, but it's so not about me. Like, it's really not. Like, it's about each and every one of you. And for me, it's about him. It's about you, because you wanted to take the time to create this group to help motivate people through my program so that they can get here. You know what I mean? Like, there's people like him that create a passageway for people like you to voice and experience a new you, but then it trickles down even more to you having to make the decision to want to do it. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people, like I work out with people every day, it's the first time they're working out, they do great and they never want to do it again. But at some point you have to accept that you want to do it. So I accepted that I wanted to say this and put myself out there to say, do you trust me to give you this message? And then someone as amazing as him is like, I love this message, I want to live this message, and I want to show other people. And then there's people like you to say, yes, I want to live this message. And I forget what the woman's name was, because we've been listening and reading about it, but her daughter's like, no, mommy, I want you to teach me. So all this is it's just like, it's the trickle down effect. It is, to me, what's amazing about this entire situation that I think I've experienced by listening and everything, is like, it's the best rumor mill. Because in school, the rumor mill is I tell you something, by the time you get somewhere else, the story is jumbled, because why? Everyone internalizes and interprets the message in a different way. So the first person that said it is going to get a different message than the last person is going to give to the group. But the amazing thing about this is that this rumor mill is like, that's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's supposed to interpret and internalize this message that I'm giving in a way that's going to make them a better person. So no two messages to be the same. But the thing is, like, people want to listen to what you have to say. They're not just going to be like, oh, this person's just talking. And the people that want to listen to what you have to say are the people that want to listen. And the people that don't want to listen won't listen.
And this group, we've got coaches in this group that are on our team too, but you guys are the reason why we became coaches. Because this is why we became coaches, was to help you guys and help other people do what we knew you could do and what we were able to do ourselves. And
I'll say this, and I don't want to interrupt you. No. And the reason why I know that's true is because literally today, we were in a car and I was asking him, I was like, I was wondering, like, why is he at this level of coaching and not that level of coaching? And he was like, because the first year and a half that he did this, he just wanted people to experience what he experienced and wanted people to get happy. Like,
I wasn't in it for the money.
He wasn't in it for the money. I mean, he's not in it for the money now, but obviously being able to, like, see people happy, it's like, oh great, like I can do this and help make a living and be a fitness, coach or whatever. But the amazing thing about that is, and I have to kind of bring our soul brothership into this, because when I first started to lose weight, like I attached to the way that I felt, which is why I said, oh my God, I want to do this for a living. Now, when you want to do something for a living, of course, you're like, oh, I want to make money doing this. But when you want to do something for a living, you enjoy it. Like, it's part of your C4. It's part of your soul, and it's part of what you believe in. And I just so happen to be able to have the talent to do this and speak and to make money off of that. But the foundation of why we both started our fitness journey and fitness coaching is because we wanted people to feel the way that we felt. And that to me, like, this is the kind of people you used to surround yourself with, and that's why I do.
I just went to church.
Like, it's so crazy, like, people can find this to be so weird. Like, we were sitting around the kitchen the other day, and me and Darren and Scott were standing, and I was like, well, I wish I had Scott's face, and because even us, like, oh my God, like, if I didn't have this booty, I'd be able to fit in some jeans or all this stuff, right? And today we were riding in a car, and I don't know what happened, but I was like, I was like, you know what? Like, I wish I had his face. Now, this is gonna sound so weird, but it's not. I mean, like, not that he's not good looking. It's not because he's good looking, but I'm just like, oh my god, like, I find him to be so nice. Like, when I look at his face, I'm just like, this is a really nice guy. I'm like, I hope my face looks nice. You know what I'm saying?
Your face looks
but
very
it's just
nice.
like, it's just, and then Alicia was in the backseat, basically looking at us like, oh, it's crazy. Because he's like, well, I want your body, and I want my dress and all this stuff. And that's not to say we're not happy with who we are. I think, you know, we get so complacent in a space with who we are, and we need these kind of things, and we need to push ourselves to the limit so that we can accept who we are.
And yeah, I mean, that's why we did this challenge group. And this is your day 60. This is their day 60. They're finishing today. So this was the best way I could think of to say congratulations on finishing 60 days and completing it. And I can't wait to see you guys that are going to go through the round 2 of it, go through that. And then those of you that stick around for the Asylum Hybrid or whatever we do after that, I'm just glad to be on the journey with you. We love you guys. We think you're amazing. The customers and the coaches, all of you are amazing. And I just want to say happy Friday fight. Congratulations on an amazing 60 days.
And I want to say, and he's going to laugh, but I fly a lot, and I fly American Airlines more than I fly any other airline. And you know, I'm not sure if anyone out there flies, but they have a safety video that says, you know, there's so many places to see in this world. So I'll start out by saying there's so many places to go in this world for you to get your journey and for you to get a message of trying to motivate you to just become a better you, to lose weight, to eat healthier, to be healthier, to get your cholesterol down, or whatever it is. And you know, at the end of this thing, it's like you know, at the end of the safety video, it's just like whatever they say on the summit, they say, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. They say it like 3 times. And the first one I was like, oh my God, like, all right, like, I'm glad I'm here too. But it's just like, I mean, that's all joking and stuff. But, you know, Todd and Alicia, you know, they're glad you're here because you've been able to take the message that he was able to, like, you know, motivate you guys with. And now his next challenge group will hopefully be even better. You'll be a part of it. And if not, you know, just take this experience and inspire someone else and take the good from it. And I promise that other people will feel the good in themselves.
See you guys.
Peace out. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.